listening to it back and thinking about how there's a sense of building with Saturn energy and of circling back, as I talked about. And while there might be some benefit to breaking out of that cycle and whatnot, I feel like some of these things are inescapable and since change the rhythm of what else is there to build on then, if you're not circling back and building on your previous things, previous knowledge, I don't know what you would be doing, but there's that architecture sensibility of, it's complementary to Saturn with Mars and Capricorn in the Three of Pentacles, and the whole context of a building and the component parts of a building, everything that goes into it, and then different types of buildings as intersection words and context, but based on the infinite hotel paradox and the sense of interstellar tesseract in a hotel rooms, and in my father's house there are many rooms, as that Bible quote goes, and space and outer limits beyond the wreath in the Saturn world card that encapsulates time and matter, and in asking what is outside of that, and or at least in a very basic tarot card iteration of that. But as far as dark gravity goes and dark matter, I likened it to leftover scraps from a process of creating a garment or whatnot. And actually I have an image on my Instagram from when my mom visited me in New York, and it was for my FIT graduation, and we went to the Museum of Art Design, and there's this chair made out of scraps of t-shirts and held together with rope. And it's like, it's an idea for all leftover scraps from FIT one-year program to do with and repurpose, upcycle, repurpose scraps. But it's basically it as far as, and also in the creation making process of making a garment, and the excess and removing bulk. Everything that you left over, everything's on the floor when your final garment, the thread, all the scraps. And when I was writing that down, the TV confirmed in my timing. This is the first time. That's it. Got it right there. That seeing the other side of planetary energy, or how you can categorize it as very Saturn, or very seem very astrology wishy-washy, but it makes a lot of sense. Especially in having a visual description such as the world card, and then relating it to an intersection and driving experiment and four corners universe and the wreath of time, happy holidays, wreath of time, that holds everything in place, all matter, everything in our known universe, basically, and how it's building, and how building upon that and moving through space, and the trajectory of Earth, and building up, and engineer, just all these different ways of describing a shelter or room, space, and how it's given structure. So then there's also my video of jumping into the Tesseract Hotel Paradox, jumping into into reality, into a certain linear time span of some sort. Also, because that's all we can really truly account for. I think it's a lot of very chaotic when you're starting to look to the future to know what happened in the past, or the past to the future. But entanglement of past and present, future. It's easier to note things in later. Don't overheat it again, but funny enough, this page says one of those houses in building mode. The engine is like a bird. There's so many funny ones. And if you think of like a woman in the frame of the center guard, it's just like a demonstration. It's like a bird, guys. It's like a bird. Just flap your arms. It's a party. Bring sparklers out. All the good ones. Right, well, it's so, the way you move.